Welcome back to ESC Fan TV. We've just watched the first run through of Samanta Tīna's The Moon is Rising. That's right, Latvia are in the house. And wow, I mean, the graphics on stage and her vocal are absolutely incredible. Let's go to Ian and Donna first. Ian, being from the kind of theatre background yourself, what did you make of the graphics being used on stage mixed with the dress? So you had kind of gold backdrop pretty much throughout, mixed with green costumes and outfits, which the dancers and both Samanta were also wearing.
I'm not entirely convinced that works. I think the backdrop's probably a little bit too busy at times, and it doesn't really. She sings strongly about the blood moon is rising, and we don't see any of that, imagery that would indicate that. I mean, it looks good on stage. She's fantastic. Her voice is great. Costume is good. She's got the attitude. I just think it's maybe a little bit fussy on the backdrop. It doesn't. I'm not sure it lends anything more to the song. Which I think might be the disadvantage with it. We may see something different in subsequent rehearsals. They may change what they do. I'm not 100% convinced the colours work together too well. They kind of make the people on stage, they seem quite small relative to this very epic video work that's going on.
Yes, there's a lot of camera shots in this that are quite wide on it, and there are only 4 people on stage, so they might want to work on some of the camera angles. But her, it's all about. I mean, this is really her song, her staging. You can tell she had a lot of involvement with this. It's her project, and she is fabulous. She has to sell it, and she's doing it reasonably well. They just need to tinker, I think, with a few things.
I agree. I think her vocal's absolutely fantastic. And just on your point, Ian, I'm just sitting here wondering whether if they had 5 backing singers, dancers on stage, almost in a kind of a diamond formation with Samanta at the front, maybe that might have worked to spread the dancers across the stage, because the stage is pretty big this year. Let's talk about the actual vocal, Martin, because you've been following Samanta, not literally, over the last few years. What did you make of her vocal in the first run through?
Her voice is brilliant. She's an incredible singer, got so much power there. So there's no problem with her at all. She's got the attitude. And the dress, in fact, looks amazing. All the outfit looks amazing, and it's true to, in a way, her from what she's done at Supernova before. It's also true because there was a 5-series show on Latvian television, so you actually saw the dress, you actually saw the backdrop. I think that it's just the fact, because we had the official video where she wore something totally different, and she had female dancers around her, and it's female empowerment and everyone chanting. This is so different that you're sort of having to get your head around it and try and disconnect what we saw then with what we got now, because obviously we've got this now. Try and forget the official video because it's nothing like it. And this is more like Samanta of old, where she's basically just there and she belts out her vocals and she just gives it the attitude through her face.
And let's pick up on the dress, Alina, because this is the first time I think we've seen green at Eurovision this year. I mean, everyone's gone for pinks and blues, and finally we see gold and green on stage. Even we've gone for pink and blues, especially yourself. What did you make of the dress that she was wearing? Didn't she look stunning?
Oh, she was so beautiful, and that color suits her amazing with her skin complexion. It's so beautiful. I think a lot of ladies want to copy that dress now, and it's also fun to see that the backing dancers have the same color as her, so that makes it more one. And yeah, it's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. It's a queen.
And it's great to see the visors back from 2020's Eurovision that never was. We get to see the visors on stage. By the sound of it, few little tweaks required for Latvia just yet, but not a bad first run through. And I'm sure Samanta Tīna's here to bring it, and she'll bring it even more in the second round of rehearsals.